in unit sales. Independent future executive senior sales director Casie Hembree began her Mary Kay business in August 2004. She debuted as a sales director in March of 2006. She has been a consistent star consultant with 57 quarters of star consultant status and has 16 gold medals. Casie has earned the use of 8 career cars, 5 of which have been the pink Cadillac, and she has been the state contest winner in North Carolina for highest unit production twice. Casie has led her unit to 10 unit clubs, including 8 times in the Circle of Achievement and twice in the Circle of Excellence, with a career high of $850,000. Casie loves sharing the products and the opportunity, and this is evident by having accomplished the Court of Sales once and the Court of Sharing 5 times. She has been a double star achiever and a 3 times as a triple star achiever. Casie's highest monthly commission check has been $14,834. And she is the reigning #1 sales director in the Elaine Williams National Area. So please get on your feet and welcome the #3 sales director in unit sales from Indian Trail, North Carolina, independent future executive senior sales director, Casie Hembree.
Up here. Oh my goodness. Well, good evening, sweet friends. Wow, dreams really do come true. Y'all, I have been in this audience, in this convention center for 10 times, way back there in the back, always dreaming of being in the top 3. And I'm excited to celebrate my team in the top 3. It feels good. So I just want you to take a deep breath in with me and let's enjoy this moment. I am so honored and humbled to be here with you tonight. So trust me when I say that you are right here at the right place at the right time. So my Mary Kay journey started 14 short years ago when a girlfriend from high school needed 2 more people to earn her free card with Mary Kay. At the time, I was working full-time here in downtown Atlanta doing biochemistry work, trying to find a cure for cancer. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't girly, but I was passionate about my calling. And after 2 years of chasing that dream, my husband, John, actually ordered me my Mary Kay starter kit. He had more belief in me than I did in myself. I was only 24 years young, hardly knew anyone in downtown Atlanta, but I did all the foundational starting steps to get started with my career. I did the perfect start, I did the power start, I did the pearls of cheering. So if you are a new beauty consultant sitting in this audience tonight, please take notes. Well, that foundation that was laid for me because of my willingness to do the work and trust the process has forever come back to bless me and my beautiful family. 11 months after joining Mary Kay, I attended my first seminar, really only to go make girlfriends. I went barely in a red jacket, you know, the kind that's kind of in and out. And I knew immediately that this was an opportunity of a lifetime. I loved making new girlfriends and I loved being in the space of big thinkers. That's where I met my dear friend Bridget Shaw and my national Kathy Halou. When I left seminar, I changed my attitude and I got much more consistent with my business. I went home and put my power team together to go on target for DIQ and as well as my car. I did debut as a sales director and earned my car that year because I simply made the decision to not buy into my excuses. There was a reason I needed to hear those stories, those overcomer stories on that stage that year. I didn't know why, but God did. We were about to enter a very dark season of our life. Right after seminar, John and I were blessed with our beautiful first child, Anderson, baby boy, in 2006, and I decided just to stay home for a short little period of time. He was a home builder here in Atlanta, making great money, and when I walked away from that corporate job, 5 short months later, the recession hit. It hit us hard, and it hit us fast. I went to work and I turned up my activity, and within a few short months went from $3,000 a month to $10,000 a month. Yes, honestly, it was to turn our lights and water back on and keep a roof over my head. I learned in that season to pray as if everything depends on God, but to work as if everything depends on you. In 2009, we were blessed with boy-girl twins, Caitlin and Carson. Okay, y'all, that was the shock of my life. So I was on bed rest on and off for 4 months while trying to be the sole provider of my family. I love that you can work this business when you can, and when you need to take time off, you can do so. Shortly after that, we were relocated to Charlotte, North Carolina, because John got a new job. It was a very exciting time, but I was super nervous because I was leaving my family, my friends, my support system, and of course my team. However, when God closes one door, I promise He's gonna open another. Just trust Him when He says move. And we went from being stuck around the $350,000 unit club for 10 years. And then my very first full year in Charlotte, y'all get ready for this, $872,000 Only God. So tonight I'm going to share with you some of my valuable lessons that He's taught me to be able to make this quantum leap. The first thing I did was stop looking for the secret. It's really simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. Easy requires little or no effort. This business is going to require effort, but it is simple. Y'all, it's holding parties and passing it on. And if you're looking for your next step, then write that down. Parties and pass it on. Get awesome at parties and get awesome at sharing this business. Master those skills and refuse to be overtrained and underworked, because a confused mind does nothing. Sometimes when we're overtrained, we get stuck with so many ideas in our head that we never move. The second thing was I had to figure out how to get laser focused. I had to learn to cut out those distractions. I know most of us in this room could say we're just too busy, but I had that conversation with myself that it was more of a priority management issue than just being too busy. If it's important to you, I promise you're gonna make time for it. Certain things were not a priority and the wrong things were. I love distractions. I love food, I love friends, I love family, I love social media every now and then. The list could go on and on, but there were really only 3 things that I needed to focus on: holding parties, booking calls, and developing my next leaders through team building. What's crazy is you could do all of this like top director Trip Well within 4 hours a day. The rest of the things that come your way are simply distractions, so establish your boundaries and get laser focused. Then I had to fix my flow. I needed to focus on fixing my perspective instead of my problem. It won't be your problems that rob you of your dreams. It'll be your perspective. I needed to fix my attitude, start being more grateful, more joyful, more loving, and more connected to the ones who challenged me to grow. I challenge you to look again at your problems with a new perspective. The fourth thing I did was move away from the prison of offense. Most successful people refuse to be offended. It doesn't mean that they don't get offended. They simply stop giving it power before it eventually kicks in and becomes catastrophic. We live in an age of perpetual offense. Y'all, that is the enemy's strategy, is division and isolation, and his tactic is offense. So learn not to be offended. The fifth thing was to enjoy the miracles in the middle. So in Mary Kay, I love that we have a path to go on. You know, we have a journey of success, but on a journey there was a starting point and an ending point. And I realized I spent a lot of time in the middle. So when I was a star team builder, I was so excited, but I really felt like I was gonna wear that red jacket the rest of my life. Even though I looked good in red, that wasn't my dream. And even being here as a sales director, there has been times when I felt so stuck. But you know what? The journey is so much more rewarding and fun when you enjoy those miracles in the middle, and you'll attract a lot more people to you. The sixth lesson was to move on the maybes. So don't wait for the stars to align. Don't wait to get started on your power start. Just move now. So many times we wait for that perfect start, maybe the perfect script, maybe the perfect promotion, and we end up not moving at all. So move on the maybes, and your movement will start your momentum. I'm so incredibly grateful for Mary Kay Ash because she did put her dreams into action and to allow us an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm grateful for my family that believes in me and of course holds down the fort while I'm away. I'm especially thankful for my Legacy of Grace National Sales Directors, my new National Elaine Williams, and Sister Sales Directors who really saw the dream and greatness in me long before I saw it in myself. Thank you, Bridget, for being my ride or die girlfriend all of these years. You will never know what your friendship and your love and encouragement have meant to me and my family. Thank you for always leading by example. The corporate staff, y'all, is unlike any other corporate staff in America. Nathan Moore's vision is so crystal clear, and I'm thankful for our U.S. team like Sean Key that spends countless hours traveling to motivate and educate us. Thank you for rising to this occasion. And to the incredible women in my unit, I love you. I am standing here because of you, because of your excellence, determination, your persistence in your hearts. I can be here today. And to my Offspring Sales Directors, Maggie Pritchett, Erin Morrow, and Heather Rios down in South Georgia, I could not have done this without you. Thank you to all of you for locking arms when I said million to run across this finish line. I could always tell them we are like the little engine that could. We never waver, we never give up, and they are all in every single day, praying for those holy surprises. And I hope each of you know how much love and joy you bring into my life and how dearly I love you. Nothing will give me more joy than to be able to see you achieve your personal dreams. 1,000,000 dreams, that is. Thank you for allowing me to represent you today here. It's an honor and a privilege to be your leader. And of course, none of this would be possible without God. Take God as your business partner because nothing is impossible and everything is with Him by your side. God spoke clearly to me at my very first seminar, and my prayer is that He speaks clearly to you here this weekend. I hope I've touched you in some way, not by what I've achieved, but who I've become in the process and how I've been all in. Thank you and have a great night.